Gorilla drinks. Don't just sit there thirsty. Try Lele Marie's Kissing Pink Lemonade. The only drink you ever want again.
When my bitch hit the dance floor, her booty get the flippin'. She shake it so good, all these niggas get the trippin'. Even the broke niggas try to talk about trickin'. But if you gettin' money, niggas spend it on you women.
Hey y'all, and welcome to the second episode of Put Your Big Girl Draws On with your one and only Lele Marie and my very good friend, comedian Jay Scott. What up? What up?
What is the deal?
How you been today? You been good?
You know, just another day out here in the shits. You know,
Not another day in the shits. So
man. We last 30 seconds before it comes.
Right. How was your 4th of July? Was it good? What'd you do? Did you celebrate it?
Nah, I don't really do the you know, I used to do it. I used to be the one
all about the firecrackers, man.
Lining up a whole row of firecrackers, letting them off, sound like goddamn war going on or something. But I ain't really do nothing this year, man. I kind of chilled out. You know what I mean? Right now it's just safer to be at the crib.
Right, to be honest, outside, and that's just about anywhere in the world right now. So, you know, hopefully everybody else did have a good 4th of July, whether you celebrated or not. It's come, it's gone. But there's been a lot of shit popping. A lot of shit. Me, you were just having a conversation before we popped up on here. That was like, man, we need to go live. We sit here having a whole
conversation.
Whole real conversation, man. And we just sit here like, oh, we need to go live already. Like, so yeah, a lot of shit has been really, really going down. A lot more shootings, a lot more just crazy throw that shit.
Yeah,
crazy, man.
Yeah, that 4th of July situation that happened near Chicago, was in like a suburb of Chicago.
Right. Did you see the picture of the killer? Boy, what is really going on out here?
Yeah, he was looking real weird.
Right.
And then they say he dressed up like a woman. You can tell either,
you know what I mean? Yeah.
They say he dressed up like a woman. They say he did the shooting, and then he was able to escape by dressing like a woman. Like, right. I don't. But if you see this person, like how'd he pull that off? Like, he must. But I mean, I guess his features, I don't know, man. But would he put a wig on and what?
Well, you know, I'm just being honest. You know, some of these men take them hormone pills. I'm just being honest with you.
He looked like the hills have eyes.
Not the hills. Yeah, he was looking crazy. But like yeah, that situation in Chicago was real crazy. Rest in peace. You know what I mean? To everybody who had to be another victim of another shooting. You know, well, because once again, folks, I am going to keep saying this. My mind is not going to change. It's not the gun killing the people. It's the people killing the people who have easy access to getting these guns and just going off and doing what the hell ever, knowing if they're on drugs or not, if they got some mental problems. You see what I'm saying? Like, right. It's just, and this is all over the place.
And this dude was somebody who they had already had encounters with.
But see, and that's also happened a lot lately. Like, why are we waiting? You know what I mean? If you already haven't thought that they doing something they're not supposed to do, then get their ass. You know what I mean? Especially when it's going to cause situations like this. Like, we've already lost too many people. Way too many people to useless situations like this, like Rob Elementary. That dude dressed like a girl too. You see what I'm saying?
Well, that's like, we'll see. But that's the thing though. So now, like, the whole like Uverti thing, they coming out. Like, I seen something now where they're talking like the police officer saw the guy before he even came into the school, and it's like that whole thing is just so it's like one of two things. Either they are so poor in their practice of law enforcement, or they're allowing things to happen on certain levels because they want chaos. They want people to, because you got to think about it. Like,
I think it's selfishness at the end of the day. Like, you just really sitting here, like, letting the shit happen. Like, your job is to protect and serve, bro. Where's the protect at? First of all, ain't no protect. You know what I mean? That's why you can't trust no police out here. Because
that's the whole thing about history.
Like, you so worried about getting hit. Like, bro, when you signed up for this job, you signed a paper stating you knew what goes down and what comes with this job. You see what I'm saying? It's not a kid job or somebody's job to go to the store. You know what I mean? And sit there and get killed. You know what I mean?
Well, let's be 100. Let's be 1,000. A lot of police officers. This is my theory.
I don't trust y'all. I don't give a fuck.
A lot of police officers were nerds in high school. Okay, they were nerds in high school. No one paid attention to them. Nobody fooled with them. They was probably scrawny, looking all crazy. So then they were like, you know what? Forget this, and I'm gonna do this, and then they start lifting a bunch of weights, probably steroids and shit.
And then one day decided to go to the police academy
to get back at some of these people.
Yeah, no, real envy.
And there's a lot of them that are like that. There's
real envy though. Some of them, that's facts. Some of them become lawyers. You know what I mean? A DA, all that, just to get paid back. Like, you got to be careful who you associate with, and that's why I don't trust no police, no holies, no.
Right. Well, but that's what I'm saying though. It's got to be a system. So like you know, they did come out with an article back in I think it was like 2010 that law enforcement had been infiltrated by white supremacist hate groups, extreme groups. So what you see out here right now is what you're seeing from. They're not police officers. These are race soldiers. These are people who are intended on causing harm to certain people. Like how what's the dude's name? Jalen Walker out in Akron, Ohio. They supposedly said he had a gun. He gets out the car, runs. They shoot at him 90 times and hit him 60. You understand what I'm saying? But this is a retaliation. This is from my point of view. This is a retaliation from a situation that happened in Akron also, where it was a white boy and I think some of his friends. They hop out on some black dudes and they playing basketball. The white boy has like has one of these guns out here that shoot like gel bullets or something, like gel has gel
like
in
the, almost like the I think it's almost like the BB gun, but it's not the BB gun.
And so he starts shooting it at him, and so they end up, I think, either trying to beat him up, or they either like do, and somehow I don't know if he like fell and tripped. I guess he hit his head and died. So they're going there. They're charging these black dudes with murder. So right shortly after that happened, which was like maybe. Now, this happened like maybe a couple months ago now, but this Jalen Walker thing, this is something that I feel is what the police are kind of retaliating with, because it's like in Akron, man, and places in the Midwest, you got to understand, racism works in different kind of ways. And law enforcement is a big,
they're like one of the top ones. Yeah, they're like number
top
one.
Gangsters.
Right, like they their own gang. That's the problem. You see what I'm saying? They got their own gang.
Yeah. So like even this stuff in Highland, you know what I mean? Even the stuff in Highland, you know, that's a suburb of Chicago. They keep saying it's Chicago, but if you've been to the Midwest, if you've been to Chicago, Highland Park is a suburb. Chicago is one of the most segregated cities in America. So Highland Park is like a northern part of what they say is Chicago, but it's really not Chicago. It's like I heard it was a sundown town, but it's like real north. They just like to include it in Chicago, but it's not really Chicago.
Right, so it's like connected almost.
Yeah, it's mostly like a
kind of like how like Universal City and Church is connected to San Antonio, sort of kind of in a way mixed. Right. So,
right. Yeah. So you know what I mean? Like those like so like this is where you know they It's just like it's real deep with it, you know what I mean? So it's like it's
getting out of hand.
It's getting out of hand though.
It's getting out of hand.
It's more mass shootings that have happened
these past like
this
3-4 years. No, it's been but it's graduated over. I felt like it's graduated over the past 3-4 years. You gotta understand, like
turned up. It's turned up a whole. It's been like over 200 shootings or something this year.
Yep.
You know what I mean? And this is all under Democratic. So I don't want.
No, that's a whole nother conversation we gotta wait for. Right. But, and then, like, speaking of this whole mess, like, even with the Roe versus Wade, you see what I'm saying? You were telling me about how, like, the day after Juneteenth, they were all out and, like, live and direct. Like, what was that about? Like, what was really going down? I didn't get to touch up on that, you know what I mean? But I do know about the Roe Wade, you know what I mean? But the day after Juneteenth. They
so yeah, so like that. So like what I noticed was that when Juneteenth was, Juneteenth was about like over. The day after Juneteenth, it was a whole. I went on my TikTok. It was a whole influx of just LGBTQ, and I was just like, okay. And then I'm trying to I'm watching some of these videos, and they're tying it into the Roe versus Wade, and I'm just like, how Sway? Like, what is going on? Like, what? Like, I'm trying to understand how all this correlates. You know what I mean?
Right.
And so it's one of those things where, you know what I mean, when I watch something like that.
Well, you gotta understand, just like they're trying to, you know what I mean, ban abortions, you know what I mean? They're also trying to stop from a lot of these transgender sex playing in sports. You see what I'm saying? And that's where I believe they're coming into the issue. You see what I'm saying?
And I wish with sports, they just need to have their own league.
Right. Like, to be honest, like, we ain't, the people ain't telling you no, but you know what I mean? Like, let football be football, let basketball be basketball, you know what I mean?
Because none of these transgender males that are identifying as females, none of them are trying to play in the NFL. They're not playing high school sports where they're playing around men. They're going into spaces where they're biologically born females, and they're like beating the brakes off of them. They're like beating them. They're like, in some of these like the UFC and all that, like they're dying. They're like literally killing motherfuckers.
Right. Not even that. I bet you like the rape happens a lot more in situations like that. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah. So it's
like you don't know someone's intentions. You know what I mean? So.
They create these. So they create the chaos for these things. They come with these bathrooms where they're like both genders can use it.
Right.
You know, I wouldn't want, if I had a daughter, I wouldn't want my daughter to have to go to the bathroom and a transgendered man comes into that bathroom at the same time. Like, I don't trust that. You know what I'm saying?
And not even that, it's awkward. Like,
it's
if you feel comfortable with that, I don't know, because I would not feel comfortable with that. You know what I mean? Especially with my little girl.
It's super awkward.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And I have nothing against the transgender people. Man.
Oh yeah, we're not judging you. You know what I mean? Like, be who you are at the end of the day. Love yourself, but just please don't try to wear that off on the generations. You know what I mean? Like,
I ain't gonna lie.
Please don't. Like, do not try to fill these kids' head up with stuff that they should not even be worried about. They should be worried about kids, living life, having fun, you know what I mean? Doing a lot of stuff we used to do when we was little. Because now they got all this new technology, you know what I mean? So a lot of kids aren't outside, you know, playing in the dirt, going to your friend's house, you know what I mean? Like, being grounded. I mean, a lot of these kids don't have that. You see what I'm saying? Like,
and I ain't gonna lie, I'm gonna judge you, okay? But the thing is,
I'm gonna let that be on him.
Look, I'm gonna judge you because look, I'm kind of old school, man. When there was an issue of those wanting to come out to be gay, it was more of a accept me for who I am, which is what it's supposed to be. But what I don't necessarily like about the transgender
is not everybody want to do it.
Well, it's not only that, but it's like they want to try to make it seem like it's just like what you were saying, like they putting it on people, and they're really putting it on the Black community. There's no other like this P Valley shit. Oh my God, I haven't even seen this shit.
To be honest, I don't watch P Valley neither. You can catch me watching Snowfall. You can catch me watching some Snowfall.
And that's what I'm saying. They'll throw these things in. They'll throw these things in Black shows. And it won't have no correlation to the storyline. It just be some gangster ass dudes just like, yeah, we just got done murdering 3 motherfuckers. Like, we just sold all these bricks, and all of a sudden, like, they start kissing. Like, nigga, that ain't how that like, what is, where there ain't even no storyline. It's just pretty much like.
Now I'm not gonna lie, it's Snowfall, season 1. I think it was like the 2nd or 3rd episode. There was, you know what I mean, a little, not a gay moment, but like more of a, I don't know, it's weird, but it's not, you can't, but it was only one time.
And that's what, but that's what I'm saying. They start
after that, no, you know what I mean?
But I don't really see these in other shows that are not Black. Any non-Black shows, I don't really be seeing it like that. I don't be seeing them do
like I said, I don't judge you. It's just, you know what I mean? Be who you are, love yourself, do what make you happy. But at the end of the day, please don't put it on our kids. Let our kids please just be kids. They will make that decision later on in life when they figure out who they are, just like you did. You know what I mean? Just do not put it out on our babies. Like, I'm not saying I don't support it or I do support it. You know what I mean? I don't judge. Just don't put it on the babies. Like, let them be babies. Like, when we were kids, nobody was like, well, you should do this or you should do that or dress up like this or, you know what I mean? Our parents were strict. Like, nah, you ain't a girl. You ain't finna play with no Barbie dolls. You know what I mean? Like, all kind of stuff. So times is different from 20 years ago, though. Times are going to be different 20 years later.
Yeah.
Facts. Times is definitely going to be different. So it's going to be very interesting to see where our country is going to be in 20 years. You know what I mean? Are we going to be like The Walking Dead, The Hunger Games? Having to fight for your life for real out here. Like, it's crazy.
Yeah, and make sure you give a thumbs up and share this, man. I'm trying to make sure, I should make sure that people can hear us, but I believe they can, though.
I'm pretty sure they can.
Did you share it on your own?
Yeah, I shared it on my Facebook. Anybody who want to tune in, watch us. The link is on my Facebook, so go ahead and click it, and then ta-da, we'll pop up because we in this bitch and we turned up. Shout out to Troy Moyles, aka Big Gorilla Drink. Be sure to drop by and get yours, man. All sorts of flavors. They delicious. Shoot, I love these Gorilla Drinks.
Yeah. Also, I want to just to go back for a minute. The Brittany Griner situation. They not she pled guilty today, but you know that whole thing's a bad look, man. Because she you gotta understand, she reached out to Biden, and Biden's representative is just now kind of getting back with her. But you gotta understand, man, I'm not a Trump guy, but Trump got ASAP Rocky out of there. And so
to be on Beyonce and Kim Kardashian, they was all working as a team to sit there and get these people out. Kim Kardashian is still trying to work on getting. I know when the Robb Elementary School happened, Kim Kardashian was in the mix of trying to get one of the little girl daddies out of prison so he could go to her funeral. To be honest, I don't think they let him. You know what I mean? But
but I'm saying when Trump was president, you had a president get a hip hop artist out of a foreign place, and Trump was talking about putting sanctions on the foreign people. That's how gangster he was with the shits. You understand? Biden ain't doing that. Biden was like, yo, I'm gonna let you go ahead and just
sit there for
your
a man.
Tall ass in there.
Maybe you'll learn your lesson, stupid ass boy. Yeah,
maybe you know what I'm saying. But that and
free her, man. Free her for real, because she ain't got, man. She should not even be there. You know what I mean? Even you know what I mean? Yeah, she did have him. So what? Like, you can't even go to jail with stuff like that. I don't think, because it has to be a certain amount. At least down here in Texas, I know.
It's different. It's different in Russia. But the thing is, like, my only thing is that, you know what I mean? Even beyond Biden, the whole LGBTQ movement ain't riding for Brittany Griner like that right now. They ain't not putting no campaign together for no Brittany Griner. That's why I'm saying a lot of this shit is make-believe, man. A lot of this shit is fantasy matrix, man. Right. It is something to keep your mind at a certain state. Because if it was really something that was really, really there, why don't you have any kind of march? The only thing they got is the WNBA. And they have there's no transgender. Man, you go to YouTube right now. There's no YouTube movement on transgenders marching or anything for Brittany Griner. They're not doing podcasts, free Brittany and shit like. Ain't nobody.
That's why I said free her. She ain't got no business over there.
We the ones saying free her. You know what I mean?
Right. You know what I mean? Because we know what it is. You know
free
what I mean?
Brittany Griner. Damn it.
She should not be in that cell for that little petty ass shit.
You know,
her beautiful. Let that girl come home. Let her play her phone. Let her get her mind right. Y'all fucking with her on the cool.
Yeah, her beautiful wife is out here campaigning. Her beautiful wife going hard in the paint for Brittany.
Hard in the paint. I be seeing it every day, man. Free Brittany Griner, like.
And ain't no LGBTQ.
Nothing.
Nobody going hard. They ain't even endorsing her wife. They ain't even endorsing her.
Right. Like, we with you, baby. We got your back. You know what I mean?
No rallies.
Let her know what it is. You know what I mean? None of it. But
free Brittany Griner.
Man, free her. She need to come home. That way she can get back to her ball business. You feel me?
Yeah, man.
That's right. So other than that,
yeah. Oh, so yeah. So like I was gonna also say that let me go ahead and just throw out there Elon Musk.
Y'all knew he was gonna talk a lot of shit on this episode. I'm just saying.
just you wait.
I'm just saying, you know what I mean?
Just you wait.
It's just getting started, y'all.
Just you. Oh, also, man, I want to give a shout out to your drink.
Oh yeah, that's what I said. Shout out to Troy Moyles Gorilla Drink. If you haven't gotten your Gorilla Drink, you need to go get it. We are also in Exotic Munchies off the X7 in Marbach. We are there. It tastes really good, and you know it's your favorite summertime drink. So shout out to Kissing Pink, and also shout out to Gorilla Drink.
Yeah,
the Gorillas.
Hell yeah, I got mine too. But you know what I mean, I'm gonna go ahead.
Man, everybody I seem to do a Gorilla Drink. You know what I mean? They have a Gorilla Drink. Y'all be slacking. Y'all be slacking. I be needing y'all's drink next to my drink. You know what I mean? Imano.
Yeah, we have to make that work because I'm definitely trying to get out here with it more. You know what I mean?
Man, I'm telling you, I gave you tips on what to do. You know what I mean?
Well, we can go ahead and talk about that when we get off. I need to get some reiteration going on.
Right.
We send it to me. But yeah, Elon Musk got some twin
babies
from an exec in his conglomerate business, whatever the hell.
Did you say it was his ex or something like that? Or his ex? Or who was it?
No, I think it's just one of his executives on his.
I wonder who it is. I'm about to go search up Elon Musk executives.
This is hot dropping news because Elon Musk been out here. He been out here doing a lot of things.
A lot of things. Yeah, he be really moving. You know what I mean? And did nobody know about her being pregnant or nothing?
No,
none. No pictures, no nothing.
No,
she was really hiding.
Yeah, this is like right now.
Yep.
You know shit, hold on, my bad.
You know they're gonna get a DNA test there.
Oh, you know, because Elon Musk got a baby mama now. That's
a baby mama.
Crazy. Hold on, let's see what we got. Okay, hold on. Let me drop it out of here. Yeah.
It's gonna be a sponsored drink on our radar.
You know what that is?
Yeah, that's my homegirl. Yeah, she be awful in the Gorilla Drink. Shout out to Keisha. Love my girl. Yes, love my girl. Yeah, she go hard. She got a virtual magazine. You should fuck with her. That's what. Especially since you and Mac be doing a lot of comedy shows, y'all really be out here pushing us. You need to get in touch with her. She do virtual magazine. She go hard too. Most definitely.
Definitely gonna see what's good with that.
Man, she works her magic. She that's my go-to. That's my go-to. She my go-to. But yeah, man, Elon Musk might have some twin babies. I wonder what they'd be named to. You know what I mean? They be some pretty ass babies, some little cute little babies. Oh,
it could be. He could name them something like Mooncrest and Starlight.
Man, and they be $1 million babies, almost like the Carter twins. Yeah, the Jay-Z and the Carter twins. Yeah,
he probably gonna have them going to space and everything.
Man,
he probably gonna move them to Mars.
Have a whole mansion right there on Mars.
Yeah, exactly.
Big time. All right, so I guess you're ready to go into our main topic. What else we got to talk about today? What else?
I'm trying to think if there's anything that we can possibly chime in on before before going in on some of this.
Oh, I got one thing, man. These kids go back to school next month. I can't wait. Oh, these kids go back to school next month, and I can't wait.
And it's time be going by so fast. Like this summer, like are there really even summers anymore?
It's been so hot too. Like, did you see this week's weather looking like?
Yeah,
over 100 degrees. Over 100 degrees every day.
Yeah.
Like,
so it's been more 100 days here and like in all like Austin's up to like I think like almost 30 days straight.
I think that the day we tried to do our podcast, the day we tried to do our podcast when it was pouring and the damn lights and everything went out. Yeah, you know how many days it was? It was since we had rain before we got that. It was like damn nearly almost 200.
Yeah,
200 days.
Yeah,
like, it's a drought out here. It's real.
Yeah, them 100 degree days ain't no. It ain't no joke, man.
It ain't no joke. You know what I mean?
Hey man, I'm telling you
that's that new world order. I'm telling you, man. That's that climate, the climate control.
For real, it's that heart. I'm trying to look. They have it look out here in San Antonio. I ain't gonna lie, the weather's good. It's hot. I like the hot, good weather, but it's like, man, the air quality. Well, I'm from the Midwest, so
baby, it's been hot in Texas since I've been born here. No, I don't like it. I mean, I love this fall. I'm a fall baby. I'm born in October, so I'm a fall baby. That's my kind of weather. As long as if it's like that every day, cool. I'm cool. It's either too damn hot or too damn cold.
So let me ask you this. What would you rather walk outside to?
Some fall weather. I told you. I'm a fall baby.
So you would rather walk out to about between 50 to 60 degrees, right? 55, 65.
If the sun was out, yeah, I'd be cool because it'll warm up a little bit. Yeah.
And what if the other choice was coming out the door and it was -8?
Oh, I'm keeping my funky ass in the house. Okay. No, but that's what I said. I'm a fall baby. I'm October. That's what I said, man. Catch me outside in like 60-degree weather. The sun is out like it's shining. Yeah, right. I'm outside with my long sleeve on.
That's what I'm saying. Coming out of Indiana, there would be 4, 5, 6 months out the year where it's cold. I'm talking about going outside and it's like 10 degrees. You only got like 5 months of light. Yeah, so that's part of the reason why I bounced out of Indiana. But coming out here to that kind of weather, what I'm saying is that I have no problems with I have no problems with the hot weather. You know what I mean? My only problem is that when like it gets to the point where it's so hot, you don't want to go nowhere. It's so hot. You go outside. I mean, my allergies.
That's what I'm saying. Somebody who was born and raised and I've only lived outside one other state. That was Colorado. And let me tell you, Colorado's weather is absolutely beautiful too. I absolutely love Colorado's weather. But I've lived in Texas my whole life. Boy, say nope.
Allergies. My allergies crazy.
Shoot, like you catch me. Nope, I ain't coming outside. I don't give a damn. It's been hot since I've been here.
It's
been crucial, and every year it just seems to get worse and worse and worse. Yeah, man. That's why I say it's gonna be interesting to know what our world is gonna be like in 20 years. Because hopefully we all still alive. You know what I mean? We all outside. We all thugging. You know what I mean? Yeah. Kids good. They're nearly almost grown. We can live our life.
Also, I want to slide in there. They blew up these Georgia pillars. They blew them up. I'm not all the way familiar with it, but I knew a little bit about it. But this was in Georgia. These are supposed to be like some historic pillars, and apparently somebody tried to blow one of them up. And of course, they don't really know who did it. They say, but they got images of the car that was driving by. Like they know, man. They know. They know. They just be giving like that Matrix, man.
And a lot of this stuff too is to distract us from stuff that's really going on in the world. You see what I'm saying? Like. A lot of this stuff, like it don't matter if it's the LBGQ, like you hardly hear shit about COVID. Where the hell COVID go? Yeah, where COVID go? Like where COVID go? Because it just went from COVID to shootings and everybody and their mama mad and somebody something.
It's gonna be something new here in a minute, man.
Something. New. Yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah, so
it's crazy.
Yeah.
You ready to get into our main topic?
Let's go.
You ready to get into our main topic, man?
Let me put it up there. I gotta.
Okay. Yeah, we finna put our topic up there. You are free to comment your opinion. We gonna talk some shit on this one.
Yeah, share, like, comment, even on the playback, man. Share, like, comment.
Man, share, like, comment, adore it. Get some real free game from this shit. All right. The importance of having haters. Well, I'm gonna let you go first on this one because I went first when we tried to do our episode last week. With that, them haters weren't trying to hear us last week. We gonna shut this shit down. So I'm gonna give you the mic. I'm gonna let you go first this time on what you think is the importance of having haters nowadays. You know what I mean? Because there's just so much hate for no reason.
Well, first I would like to say thank you for letting me on this platform with you. This has been a pleasure.
Thank you. I'm glad to have you on here. You a funny guy.
I'll be trying.
I fuck with you.
I'll be trying. Where do I begin? The importance of haters. So, I believe that, when you are someone who can do things at a certain ability where you get people to gravitate towards you, because of what special ability you have. I believe that, for you to continue to keep staying at a high level, you have to have people that don't like you show that they don't like you, whether it be through some form of hatred.
And there's always going to be some form of hatred.
Always.
No matter who you are, what you do, what it is, where you go.
and you must be doing it right, because if you weren't doing it right, they would not be hating.
Right.
And at least in that manner.
Copying. Let me tell you something, especially copying. I'm going to go ahead and say this. You obviously doing right if they going to talk shit about your shit and then backdoor, whoop, and then do the exact same shit. Literally.
Yes, copy. That copycat. That copycat shit. Yes. Copycatting. And that's the thing. Like
there's all this stuff in the world you could have came out with. You know what I mean? And you just, I like that. I'm going to talk shit about it first, but I like that.
Right. Because so when someone does that, they're doing that because they do not have the ability to be able to replicate or do something more or higher.
They can't do what you do.
They can't though, but they want to try to emulate it because they don't know how to do it on their own.
Right.
So they have to have something to use as a base, which would be your shit.
So what you telling me is really, while they talking shit, they really sit back and learning your shit. That way when shit get real, they gonna pop out with just about the same shit.
They hate you because they ate you.
There you go.
And then they try to do everything to be like you.
And then still talk shit.
Yeah. And
then still talk shit, like, bro.
Yeah. And I'm saying, like, you know what I mean? Like, and I mean, I in this comedy game, believe it or not, I got ops out here, man.
Oh, yeah, most definitely. You know what I mean? Because, of course, even as comedians, people are not going to like what we say, always agree to what we say. You see what I'm saying? But either way, go at the end of the day, you're not finna Will Smith us. Because on this podcast, it's no judgment zone. And then, you ain't finna Will Smith nobody.
No, that's definitely not happening.
Nope.
But I would like to say...
You better knock if you buck.
Exactly.
You better knock if you buck, for real.
So, and that's what I'm saying. Like, so, like these people who I have issues and problems with, they're not see, like on a comedy level. It's like, you know what I mean? Like if you are doing your thing out here, then, if I have a problem with you, at least I can still at the end of the day be like, all right, they funny though.
Right.
But these people who I be having issues with are people that should not be getting nowhere near the recognition that they get. And I get it. People pucker up their lips so much to just dig their face in people's butt cheeks so heavy. They can't help it. Like the butt cheeks is the bottle, and they whole face. You can see their eyes. This is the butt cheeks, and this is their eyes right here. Because that's how embedded they have they whole face, because that's where they think they have to do to get to where they need to be. And yes, I'm saying it. The people I have problems with, these are the people who immensely.
That's a big word. Hold on. Say the definition of that word, because not everybody know what that word immensely means.
A lot. Will immensely on a daily basis pucker up, kiss up. Man, look, man, there's dudes in this game that have said some off the wall remarks to around me and another comedian, man, and it was just like, man, it's one thing to be like, hey, man, yeah, I'm a kiss a little ass to make it. Oh, okay, yeah, man, I get it at this point. You kiss some ass, I got it. You know what I mean?
You gotta work hard out here like everybody else. Yours, partner.
And then there's one thing to tell somebody I would suck some D to make it. It's the same person. Right after they said kiss the ass part, me and another comedian looked at each other like, whoa, did he just really say this shit? He said it and he meant it. And see, this is what I'm saying. So you have those that are out here in this game in San Antonio that want to try to be gatekeepers. And I'm tying it into how these are important of having haters. All right. because a lot of these people who claim to be whatever they claim to be, a lot of them are haters. They in people's inboxes, messengers, DMs,
spamming,
talking crazy, scamming. You know what I'm saying?
Spamming and scamming, okay? Spamming and scamming.
Giving fake love, love out here, telling people, yeah, good shit, yo, good thing, king, and all this other shit. And it's like, man, you don't mean none of that. Nobody believes you.
Have you ever had a gay man tell you you're handsome? Has that ever happened to you in your comedian career?
Yeah. I've had that happen. You know what I'm saying? I remember one time I was at I can't remember if I performed, man. I think I was just there. I was at a bar, man. This was in Indiana, and I'm walking through the bar, and it wasn't a gay bar. Let me preface.
Right. Let me tell some facts about this. You happen to think I'm going to walk into a gay bar.
Let me preface that from the jump. Right. And so I'm walking through there, man, and it was like, you know what I mean? I'm walking through, and a motherfucker came and grabbed my pinky. Yes.
Pinky grabbed you.
Like say like have your hand out. Like I'm like no, I wouldn't. I wasn't walking around like this and shit. Like where the women's, where the hoes. Like no, I wouldn't. No, I wouldn't. No. So say like you hold your hand out, right? Hold it out like that. Like I'm just, you just walking, you just walking, and then all of a sudden it was just like one of these, like
I was lock in.
Yeah, I was like, oh, what the? And this happened so quick. I was like looking at my hand and trying to find the person. Like it's like the person, and then they disappeared in the midst of people and shit. I was like, hold on, man, I gotta go. Yeah, I'm like, I get the fuck out of this shit. What is going on?
Oh man.
But hold on, let me.
Oh no, yeah, that's
but this is what I'm saying. But these haters though, so these people who claim to be gatekeepers, which means that they claim to have a certain superiority over someone, and because they feel like they're in a position of power, right. And so they feel as if that they can just kind of do people a certain way, and I believe they do that because they want to be like, well, what you gonna do about it? What you gonna do? I got this, and some of these people around here that do that, okay, let's just be 100. Yeah, they
gonna try to Damon your ass.
They gonna try to blackball. They've already tried to. Well, that's hilarious.
Yeah, they gonna try to.
That is hilarious.
It just popped up in my head, so I'm sitting here just listening to what you think. I was like, you sound like some Damon shit. You know what I mean?
That is so
Damon.
That is hilarious. Oh shit. That is hilarious. Hey man, the CBD is kicking in. The CBD is kicking.
I don't know about CBD. I mean, THC. I don't know about no CBD.
Oh snap!
THC.
But these people continue to try to move the goalpost when it comes to getting some kind of recognition. And see, the thing is, I'm not someone that really wants to depend on this system to try to get what I want. That's why a lot of people don't really mess with me. That's why I'm at where I'm at in my career right now, because I'm not an ass kisser, and I'm someone who tries to create their own content, create their own lane, create their own material and stuff like that. So I don't necessarily try to rely on the machine or all these other things that play a factor in people trying to make it. You know what I'm saying? But when it comes to those that feel as if that they own and control what other people are doing, my thing is, you ain't really got the bread to do that. You can't just go around smearing people's names and think that's going to keep them out of the way, because that's not going to do it. That's not going to do it. The city is too wide open. There's only 2 comedy clubs in San Antonio out of a city that has like over 2 million people in it. How, Sway?
5 years it's going to be 3.
Don't you worry. This is about to turn. It's about to be some shit.
Give it 5 years.
So it's
gonna be female owned.
It's gonna be, you know what I mean? But it's so wide open.
Man.
It's so wide open. It's so wide open right now. That's what I'm saying. Like, so these other people that claim to be whatever, y'all just not that. And y'all janky, man.
Like janky promoters.
Yes. You a jelly roll.
I might have to go home and watch that movie.
Yeah, damn jelly roll ass niggas, man. Like, whoa, come on, man. Like, And that's the thing, like, so, but these people do serve a purpose.
Yep.
They serve a purpose. I'm gonna take you to church now.
Speak some gospel to these people, some free game.
Nah. They serve a purpose. They serve a purpose because they have to be the ones that in some form or fashion continuously keep your fire lit.
And see, and that's why I meant back during Come On You onto the subject of what's the importance of having haters, because I go very good well off keep your friends close, but keep your enemies closer.
All day.
Because at the end of the day, like, you could go tell a friend, like, hey, I got some music coming out, woo woo, this and that. You see what I'm saying? Like, check it out. Your friend will be like, oh, okay. Well, you try to sit there and tell somebody, you know what I mean, what you're trying to do, and they gonna talk shit. But at the same time, when they talk shit, they gonna be the ones that sit there and put your name out there.
Facts.
More than a friend.
And see, and one thing I have to say, man, and they right. They market you
friends support
more
friends
than
all day. You know what I mean? But honestly, you need haters. You do. You gotta keep somebody. You gotta keep your name in somebody's mouth, because if not, you know what I mean.
And if you keep going to a high level, sometimes your so-called friends can become your haters.
Enemies, you know what I mean? Or you might have some secret friends who your enemies is right now. That's why keep your friends close, but keep your enemies close. You know what I mean? They do. They serve a purpose. They serve a purpose in what they do, and that is being haters.
Yeah.
Being haters. So
yeah.
Top notch hoes get the most, not the less.
Yeah. $40 club in the club, ass mom.
$40 in the club.
But that's what I'm saying. Though, like, they have to be, so they have to be around, because it's like, because see, look, you gotta understand, these people are the kind of people where they continuously go every day talking about you.
Right.
Now, look,
they can say this, you know what I mean? They say they don't like your music, but they want to talk shit about you. Guess what they gonna do? Listen to your music.
Yeah.
At the end of the day.
And they'll go.
They're gonna find something to talk shit to you about. So you know what I mean? You try to offer them something, or hey, check this out. They're like, no, but they want to find something to talk shit about. Well, they gonna check your shit out though.
And that's why also the importance of having haters is because some of these motherfuckers are your biggest fans.
Facts. Big facts. They the ones that really keep you rolling. They
keep your name in their mouth. They let everybody know why you shouldn't fuck with them, which in reality is gonna make them go fuck with you. That's what they suppose they are your biggest fan. So for my ops out here,
have your shit all in the street.
Yes.
Everybody gonna know your biggest block party the next time you have one.
Cause these chatty patties, loose lips, lighting the loafers, knuckle dragging, breath smelling, no career goal having ass, buck dancing, buffoon ass Negroes out here. You Negroes can go ahead and keep doing what you're doing. Keep my name in rotation. Because when you hop on the internet, y'all niggas is mad because y'all hop on the internet and y'all see me on everything. Y'all see me on your favorite comedy group. You see me on YouTube. You see me on everything. You see me on TikTok.
I try to keep me everywhere. You see what I'm saying? I ain't as big as you yet, but I try to keep me everywhere.
Yeah, and you just gotta be consistent. And that's something that these people are not. They're not consistent. Even in some of these upper level positions they feel they in, they are not being consistent in what they're doing. They're so all over the place because they really have no grassroots base with the people. See, at the end of the day, you got to be able to touch some of these people. And see, San Antonio is a challenge, especially if you are a black comic, because this city, black people only make up like 8% of San Antonio. So it's going to be even double and triple harder to try to get people to come to your shows. You know what I'm saying? Let's just be 100. A lot of these Hispanic people do not fuck with your shows.
And not even that, you know what I mean? I'm a Hispanic woman myself, you know what I mean? And it's all about the hustle, you know what I mean? You try to make yourself somebody, you got to really be out here and do what you're supposed to be doing to make yourself somebody, because ain't shit free. You know what I mean? You got to work hard. You know what I mean? This shit don't happen overnight. You see what I'm saying? You know, I'm just going to start off with my podcast. You know what I mean? And I've had tremendous support. You know what I mean? but it's still hard, especially being a Hispanic female. You know what I mean? And not too many Hispanic females, you know what I mean, are making it do what it do, should I say. You know what I mean? I try to.
Well, I think that. So I think there's. So it depends on what demographic you try and touch. You know what I'm saying? Because that is one thing I will say, that if you have a group or demographic that you're focusing on to like build a base,
Right.
then you'll get like what you're yeah, you'll get what you're supposed to be getting.
Right.
And like that's the thing. Like a lot of these people we're talking about, they don't really have a base. Right. Like they'll be around people, they'll take pictures or whatever. They everywhere. Instead of in certain spaces and locations, trying to build it so they'll be everywhere.
Right. Staying in your lane.
You know what I'm saying? Building a word of mouth and things like that. So these people, but see, the thing is they don't really bring. So it's one thing to bring people to a show, and it's one thing to bring people to a show where when they walk out of there, they say this was a good ass show. Right. A lot of these people are not doing that. They're not doing that. So when you see them taking pictures with other people or they're getting some type of footage, you just gotta see it the way it's being presented, because I feel some of these motherfuckers are either forcing it. When I say forcing it, they'll be like, after the show, they be like, hey, here, man, let's take a picture together.
For a picture.
Yeah, let's take a picture, or walk up on you spontaneously, like,
and grab your pinky.
Yeah, exactly.
And grab your pinky.
Like, this motherfucker just grab my pinky for. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And that's what I'm saying. Like, these people are the time that because let's just be 100, man. Any of these shows, man, I'm talking comedy shows. If they don't have footage, I've been saying this for a long time. If they don't have footage, if they don't have some kind of footage, pictures, anything from how the crowd was looking, was it a W? Was it a win? Or was it a L? Because some of the footage I seen out here, some of you motherfuckers is taking some L's, some L7s out here, L's. You know what I mean? Getting Friday, getting weekend shows, and only bringing 8 people to a show, 10 people to a show. But you someone who's y'all, you all are supposed to be someone who are mover and shakers out here. You're supposed to be someone who has a name. You do have a name. It's called shit.
You're supposed to be Bill Gates out here.
Your name is shit. Do, nigga.
Not the do.
Do. So look, man, all I gotta say is, look, keep hating, man. We need y'all, man. We need y'all. Because
we need all the love.
All the love, all the hate. I need all that, man. I need all that, because here in a minute, we just see, like, if you anybody who understands a little bit about this, man, we like in the second quarter right now. So once after this second quarter comes, wait till the third and fourth quarter. Oh, you niggas really gonna be mad.
Right. Because that fourth quarter gonna be righteous. It's gonna be serious, most definitely. But yeah, that's how I feel. We need to keep our friends close, but our enemies closest. But you still gotta watch out for your friends too, because they become your enemies, your number one enemy. Sometimes all it takes is one little simple thing, and they tell you exactly how they've been feeling about you for 10 plus years.
Facts.
10 plus years. You see what I'm saying? And it's just crazy how fast friendships and relationships just. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Go south quick.
Yep.
And I've had a few of those situations, but hey, like I said, man, y'all keep hating, man. We look, we gotta come with this. We coming with heat, man. We're gonna keep coming with heat. We come with the heat, and we come with the gorilla drink. We ain't stopping, man.
Ain't stopping. Yeah, ain't no stopping. We too. How am I trying to put it? I'm trying to put it like. Not like we too known out here, you know what I mean? But we got too much of a foundation out here. You know what I mean? We already got too much of a foundation, like it's covered. You know what I mean? So ain't no going back. Just only going forward. Facts. Definitely. So
may I end it with a little something? Right
yeah. Whoever tuned in today, thank you. I really appreciate it. I hope you enjoyed this podcast. We had a dope episode last week, but that damn storm fucked that shit up. It's had to turn the power off. You know what I mean? Because the haters didn't want to hear what we had to say, but it's all right because now we came back with a doper episode. So appreciate it. Appreciate all the love, support. Once again, shout out to Troy Morals and Gorilla Drink. If you need all your flavors, get in touch with him. We're also sold out of exotic munchies, our Marbach and Exit 7. And I hope you have a good rest of your day. Today is what, Wednesday? It's almost the weekend. Almost the weekend.
Yeah, no, it's Thursday.
What you gonna do this weekend?
It's Thursday.
Oh, it's Oh, it's Thursday. Okay. Well, still, it's almost the weekend. What you gonna do this weekend? What you gonna do?
Fast. Oh, so yeah.
There's a few shows going on tomorrow night, if I'm not mistaken, isn't there?
Yeah, Saturday.
Yeah.
Yeah, tomorrow. Well, you know what I mean. So there's so Saturday. You know what I mean. We'll let me see. Let me get the Let me
get the flyer.
Hold on, let me see.
All right. Hold on, y'all. He gotta get the flyer. We gotta promote this shit.
Get some receipts and shit. Hold on.
Get the Excuse him.
All right, so yeah, so we got so it's kind of cut off right here. Don't even worry about that. But this right here, if you see these out in the streets, it's going down this Saturday. We at the Elbow Room off Parent Vital. You know what I'm
Outlaws
saying?
of Comedy.
Outlaws of Comedy. You know
Yes,
what I'm saying?
sir.
We got a comedy show going on. You know what I mean?
Isn't it called the LOL? What do y'all have it called? The
Live from Death Row Comedy. Live from the Death Row Comedy. If anybody that's like a 80s baby, 90s, you know what I mean, connoisseur when it came to the music, right there, if you see, that is the picture of the iconic Source magazine that had Death Row. So you had Suge right there. Where my finger up? Suge right there. Snoop.
Yeah, I like how y'all had that laid out. That's dope.
Tupac.
That's dope. I like that.
And that's who we, that's how we coming, man. We coming like that. We got Angel Pitts on that show.
Like NWA.
Yeah.
NWA.
You know what I mean? We got cousin Berto be around there. So, you know what I mean? Yeah, y'all come on out to that, man. That's going down Saturday. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? If you see any flyers out here for it, you can actually scan the QR code and get you a ticket. It's $10. You know, if you're celebrating anything, hit me up in my messenger.
Give me a flyer before we leave. I'm gonna get my ticket. I'm gonna scan
sure.
that QR code. Man, y'all tune in to get them tickets for real.
Sure.
These are some real hilarious folks. Like, they give me inspiration on what to be doing and saying, you know what I mean, with my podcast and going on with my journey. So come out, check them out. They're really, really, really funny. Like, I promise y'all won't leave disappointed. It's gonna be dope. It's gonna be lit. Yeah. I remember the first comedy show I went to with the Mac. Man, I was cracking up. So I was just there eating my food, make sure I wasn't spilling my food on.
Yeah.
Make sure I wasn't spilling my food on me, trying to eat and enjoy myself and not choke.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was pretty dope. So how you want to end this episode? What's up? What you got to say? Here's the mic. Go ahead, big dog.
Let me just say, man, like I said, I appreciate this right here.
Thank you. I appreciate you for giving me the opportunity to have you on my podcast.
For those out here listening, man, stay ambitious. Stay focused. Stay believing in what you're doing out here. It's a process. You'll have ups and downs. Being consistent is the key. Keep coming out with hot product, and you're just as good as your last product. Never mind these haters. Be looking at them from a distance, but at the end of the day,
Smile.
y'all done. That's all I got. Oh, put your big girl's drawls on, goddammit. Yeah.
God damn it. Trademark, LLC, all that shit. Put your big girl draws on. All right, y'all. Well, y'all have a wonderful day and have a dope weekend. And tune in next week for the next episode. Holla at y'all.
Yeah.
When my bitch hit the dance floor, her booty get the flipping. She shake it so good, all these niggas get the tripping. Even the broke niggas try to talk about tricking. But if you getting money, niggas spend it on you women. It ain't called tricking if you got it. She gon'